Isaac. Hi. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute up to start. Doing a couple things real quick, setting up the stream. Gotta set up my image thumbnail. The whole 9 yards. Alright. Chapter 2, I don't hold you accountable. Huh. Huh, huh. Because I remember this guy was the one who was trying to shoot me in my fucking head the whole game.
Ain't shit. Neither ain't. Keep coming. You ain't gonna like what you find. Ta-da! Enjoy the elite heavy echo squad. Born from Satan's thorny black asshole.
Watch that chain gun!
Oh my god, these guys are tough compared to what I was facing for these past few streams. Like, Jesus.
Oh yeah. Murder
Give me this. Oh, shit. What is beeping? Sensei tag, sensei tag. You walked right into a firefight. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad that the weather finally cleared up. I was gonna stream earlier, but where I live at, we're in hurricane season, so.
Come on, this is where Serrano is hiding. I am hacking the door.
Try not to electrocute yourself. Again.
No, I read the code on the last one. Cover me while I input it.
I've got your back, and plenty of firepower.
Yeah, I played Half-Life before. My niece had it on her gaming computer when she was down here. Oh yeah, I love the Lego games.
They don't teach that in boot camp.
Right. They're flanking us right.
Oh yeah, I have a dog and a cat. I love dogs.
Get to work, you slacker.
It is a complex process.
Opening a fucking door is a complex process? Well, shit me. I have a Yorkie poodle. It'd be nice if you open this door, Ishii.
Got it.
And I took out the trash.
None of these fools measure up to Dead Echo.
You lose again, Gray. The lady beat you to me.
Did you kill my father?
Always wanted to fuck you. And now, you come to fuck me. After all I did.
You kill my father!
Sure I did. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your fire, dandelion. Ain't you curious who I gave the order to? Who pulled the trigger on the work? It's a doozy. Dead Echo. Primary on the job. That puke dick, right there. Same man killed my crew and your final Echo squad.
You...
Okay, I'm ready. You should know that dickhole used us. This whole campaign is a tragic case of mistaken identity. Damn it. That's why I've been chasing this fuckstick.
I know, right?
I can make it right. What a fucking mess. I've had enough of this. Maybe I fucked up.
Stop this. Think. This is what Serrano wants. He is manipulating you.
My manipulating hasn't even begun.
Oh shit.
I'm not in control of myself.
That's right. That would be me.
I'm sorry, Gray. It's not me. He's forcing me to kill you.
Shoot that sucker. Crush his throat. Dead at the hands of his oldest chum. Better than I ever
Easy.
dreamed.
Fight that robo-mindfuck. Pull out of this. Pull out.
I cannot. I cannot stop it. Do not make me do this.
It's been real.
All right, Gray. This one last time.
What the hell? You dumb monkey fuck. Do what your papa says.
You will pay for what you did to us.
Boy, you gonna die like a pot-belly pig.
You tainted us. Well was a war hero. You used him to murder innocents.
I gave you washed-up coots somewhere. That's all. Well, I'm sorry you didn't cost me your ethical compass, sister bleeding crotch.
Easy.
Gah! There you go, boy. I told you that boy weren't for shit in a throwdown. You didn't want that, did you? You ain't worth any last words. Just a sad puddle of puke.
Chapter 2.
Gray!
Easy. Easy. Hold on.
Finish him. For Dead Echo.
You dirty motherfucker!
What a shithead! What a pair of grade A shitheads you both are! Fuck it. Better ways to skin a cat.
Holy shit.
You can't hide from me anymore. Now I'm really pissed off. You're gonna die for that.
He's always grumpy. That's how Duke. Well, that's the thing. That's how Duke sounds, but that's not how he is.
You still ain't shit, boy.
Long as you're dead, I don't care what I am. Trishka, you're all right. Gonna get you out of here.
Is he... Is Serrano...
Dead as disco, baby. Roadkill.
Oh, the evil dude. Yeah, it's weird. He always sounds
Last
grumpy.
dance for me after all. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
I know he manipulated you, Gray. I get it. I don't blame you. I don't...
That's sweeter than teenage poontang. I hope it'll comfort you as you fall to your death.
Oh, this ain't over yet. Okay. I'm all for more. Oh, he's dead. Ishi just died
Who knew
before
a
you got here.
space pirate would get so many lives?
What a fucking mess.
Great. I'm sorry about Ishi. I am.
Ishi gave his life to try to fight the programming.
He was all right.
Aw, son of a bitch!
Yeah, that's just about right. I'm gonna start wearing a name tag.
Shit. What the fuck? Oh, I stocked up good. Did I not? Yeah, I have Spider-Man PS4. I should have put that as one of the votes for stream.
To hurry.
Should have thought about that.
Get to
I didn't.
Find a way to shut down the DNA.
Because even though I've already beaten it,
Find a forgotten ship lying around.
it's fun to go back and play it on New Game Plus. You know? Jump right into the action. Also, there's a I don't know if you placed a vote if you got a chance to check on my Twitter Sensei tag, but Doom 3 seems to be winning the next vote, and I'm gonna try to have a type of streaming schedule, you know, 3 days for a story-based game like this, or a single-player experience. You know Griffin Gaming? Yeah, I like Griffin Gaming. Even though people would think, oh, you shouldn't like Griffin Gaming. He's a PC player, and he's this. I'm like, he and I share the same enemies. And the fact that Griffin's a PC player doesn't mean he's a, doesn't mean he has anything against every console gamer. He has against JTech and all those foul ones, you know? I wish I could chat or get a chance to verbally meet Griffin Gaming. He's a lot like me.
Yes, this is a dildo of an idea.
And I give him that. A lot of people. What do I think of it? Well, I made a video explaining, discussing it, but for extended thoughts, despite what people say or feel about it, out of the next generation platforms, it's gonna do well compared to Xbox and Nintendo. Well, it's sad that Nintendo's ahead of Xbox, you know. But the look, I admit, I like the memes. I think the memes are funny about that whole router look. But when you think about it, that's how in the 90s or in the early 90s, mid 90s, and even early 2000s, that's when we thought future game systems would look like. You know, to be real. And I know it's fun to make fun of the look, but we can't deny that we all thought that that's something that a next-gen game would look like. At least compared to the Xbox. You know, I give PlayStation this. At least they went with a very out-there design. Shit, I tried to blind fire, it didn't work.
50 seconds to detonation.
Man, Serrano already set the Ulysses to detonate. We are fucked.
Still time. Move your shit.
40 seconds.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for Resident Evil. I'm a Resident Evil fan. Even the ones people seem to hate, I find charm and fun with. You know?
20 seconds to detonation.
Just so happens to have my name on it. Yeah.
And besides, I do like the whole first-person take that it took. You know, ever played Mafia? Yeah, I like the Mafia games. I actually have Mafia 3, the definitive edition, when it was re-released.
Hit it.
Did I? How's it going, Cheeseburger Man? It says I'm only on chapter 2, and it says there's 4 chapters in this game. So I doubt I beat the game. Maybe there's more to it. I didn't kill Serrano. That's what I'm saying. So maybe I go back on the ship and kill Serrano. They're jettisoning probably back. What's with the black box on the? Oh, that's every time I get a trophy. I forgot to turn off my trophy notifications, but every time I get a trophy, it pops up. I wish the PlayStation would just let you guys see the trophies that I'd earned.
Woo, gotta say, surprised to be breathing right now. That was a shitty time.
I can save the world from aliens, but I can't get rid of you.
I'm your friend, Gray. You're absolved, Hunt. Like I said, I know what Serrano did. I got to see him for the twisted-up psychopath he is. I know it wasn't your fault, Gray. I'm not just saying that.
I feel sorry for the
No, my friend has it. I should borrow it from him sometime, but he lives a little further away from me. Like about 3 miles. 2-3 miles away.
Doc,
And I don't have a car or a bike.
that other guy, they died on my watch. Perfect.
So they followed you to make sure the man who shit on their lives got a mouthful himself.
Mouthful? Not enough.
So, what are you gonna do about it?
There's still 2 more chapters, I hope. Because that's what the chapters list says. Or did I really beat the game? Holy shit, I really did beat the game. But I doubt this stream's gonna end because there's mode. Yep. See?
About goddamn time. What the f... You get him a better patch job than mine? Fucking disgraceful. This bullshit you done on me.
Sir, General, we did the best we could. Your legs were shattered, and your internal organs, well, they were paste, General. Nothing to work with.
Shut it, retard! I didn't come down here for more excuses from your cockhole! Wait the goddamn patient! Hey there. How you feeling, Sushi Dick? You see,
Oh,
God,
don't tell me he brought Ishii back from the dead as a bad guy.
God is dead.
Oh God, no, not Ishii. Damn. But what happened to the 3 chap? Did I really burn through those chapters that fucking quick? Oh, what's Echoes? Hey, we still have things we can play. Right? Overkill mode and Echoes. Let's try Echoes out first. Yeah, I had fun. I did like this game a lot. The desert. There are these things called Echoes, so I guess there's probably little side or bonus missions we can do. I at least will stream this game for, since it's the end, I'll at least give it an hour. And maybe I'll stream something multiplayer related afterwards to give some more, you know, for you guys to watch. But I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play what's in this game. Whatever features this game has, I'm playing it. Give me 1 second. There we go. What happened to chapter 3 and chapter 4? No, I beat the game. Within 20 minutes. So now I'm streaming the now I'm streaming all the bonus modes and side quests, which is, it's still something to do. I still like this game. Oh, you're in for it. You are in for it, huh? Ooh, I pray for your soul. I pray for your soul. You have better patience than me. See, a lot of people didn't, I don't know why a lot of people didn't like the second one. I like the second one because it's open. It actually took... Shit, I have no ammo. Yeah, the shotgun, you need that. It's on top of, you know the first, you don't need to go to chapter 3. It's at the first, okay, you know the hideout that you get to? Yeah, right across the street, down an alley, there is steps. You go up those steps, on the roof, there's a broken sniper rifle, and you find the repair kit. Yeah, you get that, go back to the roof. Either it's the roof in front of you, or the roof across the street, but you see that big old main street that they're all piled up at? There's 2 rooftops. I think they marked the location for it, and if they don't, it's very easy to find. Just check on the 2, there's only 2 rooftops you can go to right when you step out of that hideout. Oh, see, this person says that I can. This person said that by playing this Echoes and Overkill mode, which are the DLC expanded modes, they're not story-based. They're just trials. So, but he says that you unlock unlimited ammo and stuff. It's kind of like you do Doom stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, I give it that. If it reminds me of these bonuses, remind me of Doom, then yeah, I go back and play it. They're basically the main missions out, like those missions where all the enemies were piling up, and it's just like survival mode on those. But that's no big deal. I'm surprised how much, how fast it was between Doom 3 and another game that got the highest votes. But Doom 3 would be one that I have to take my time with, because remember, there's not only Doom 3, it's Doom 3 The Lost Missions and Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil. And I saw the Doom 3 alone, that stream, like doing Doom 3, I'll be stuck on that for a while. But in between, I'll have to circumvent stream times with some multiplayer streams just to even it out. Because somebody told me if you do single player over and over and over, they'll feel stale. So it's kind of like this one. I played it 3 days in a row and was able to beat it. Now, until the finished votes come in by the end of the week, I can either I need some gaming related news, or I'm gonna stream multiplayer related games. Yeah, actually, you know what? Then I should. I didn't think there was a lot out on that for me to cover, but if it's getting worse, then I could cover that. Because despite what I said it on Twitter, I was like, look, the game is not on the fault of the actors. They're doing their job. Yeah, I mean, you're not doing anything wrong. Something, I mean, see, there was one person, that commented on my video, and he said that despite he disagrees, he respects how I said it. Now, the only thing he misinterpreted, which I have to explain in another video, was in the terms of, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but in the terms of two souls going to the afterlife, if they have the same sex relationship, in no form of afterlife would they be allowed to enter. That's just common knowledge. That's not me trying to say something or, you know, say something wrong. That's not it. But it's just like factually anybody knows that. Isn't this where the helicopters show up? Yes. Yeah. And especially because I live near the water. That's why I'm surprised it cleared up. Like, where we're at, see, it's inconsistent. First it'll say all day, but then it'll say half the day. And then when it'll say it's not going to rain at all, then it's stuck the whole day. So, yeah, because hurricane season for us always starts right at the beginning of June. And then it ends, I think, at the end of August. Or middle or... But it's not that, like... We'll be in it, but then sometimes the hurricanes are probably not as powerful. They're not as strong as they make them out to me, and then sometimes they are. Like, even when it rains normal, this just shows you how careful I am with my stuff. Like, to prevent power surges, the only thing I'll play is the Switch in handheld mode. And besides, I have the original Doom trilogy on there too. Yeah, my favorite game on there, I know people say, they'll be like, of course, because it's the Nintendo. I'm like, no, because it's not that it's not a Nintendo exclusive. It's just that I'm like, it's rare we ever get. Like, The Legend of Zelda is the only game that actually knows to change its style for its generation. And Breath of the Wild was the first time we ever got, besides Ocarina of Time, we got a full-fledged open. Sent it. Do I know Slimesicle? No, I don't. Do you know Slimesicle? Yeah, because this person's been telling me about YouTubers that are very similar to JTech, and I have some ex-Legion members on my ass now, still, apparently, even though they're not with him, they defend him. Which one I need to braille? Trust me, I have a long list of people that. Whew. Dude. Because I just watched a couple people, a couple people, so it's like there's a few people that I've seen that have reviews of The Last of Us. I've watched a lot. That's why I'm like wondering. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you know what's funny? Like, I remember the days where I would be in a party chat with him, and here's the kicker. And I wish people would believe this, because I tried to literally throw his dirty laundry out there, because I'm like, dude, now you really are playing people. You know he doesn't believe everything he says. He says everything because he knows it drums up controversy. Like all the stuff about him being an elite, like, you know, where you see he's devoted to one platform and all that. Yeah, it's a charade. Oh, I'm not defending him exactly. Yeah, he is a dick. He's a huge dick. He's a real big. He is a real bad asshole. And it's funny how members who, and this is how he handles people, like people that even want to have intellectual conversations with him in the comments. The moment they'll say something that actually has proof behind it, he'll just, all his keyword is to say this, "Get him out of here," and somebody just kicks them out of the chat. And what's funny is when he kicked me out and he forgot that I was in control of his because he had put me in control of his comment section at one time, and he forgot to take me off, and I was kicking people from his streams until he figured it out. You know, this is basically what you do that gets you kicked out. If your trophies are better than him, if you play better than him, or if you don't attend every, like, it, or if you're a multi-plat gamer. I know. Exactly, and the exclusives for me, I have to be very picky on what exclusives I play. Now, if they come to Plus, I'll play them. Yeah, I won't even lie. That's why I'm looking forward to the Ghost of Tsushima, because one, it's rare when we get, even though I probably won't be able to get it day one, maybe if I get lucky my mom gets it for me, hopefully. But it's rare when we get open world if at all. The only good samurai game that I remember basically that's not the Sekiro game is Sekiro. If there's another game they can beat Sekiro, it's an old game, which I have them on all my platforms. Onimusha Warlords. Well, no, they're you know, doing the remasters for them. So Yeah. I wish they do. Who's the company that owns that? Because usually if we don't get a sequel, that means the company was either A, not around no more. It had to have been Capcom. Because Capcom at the time was making a lot of games because it runs off Resident Evil's engine. It's basically take the original Resident Evil and put it in Japan with zombie samurais and demons. And it was actually, the controls for that, it had the tank controls, but the tank controls were superior. You can actually control, not control the camera, but you can actually control where you're swinging your sword, switching it out immediately from weapon to weapon. So you were locked to that perspective, but your controls were free. You just had to watch your back. You like video, like, do I like remakes and remasters? It depends on the remake. Like Resident Evil 2 remake, that's how you do a remake. Remasters, it's for games that I haven't played the first time they came out. But you know what's funny? That's the same length of the original. Yeah. You got a lot of people forget. Well, even yeah, that's the one thing that I guess people don't apply to Resident Evil that much anymore. They just want everything to, like, it was after Resident Evil 4, and despite people who don't like 5 and 6 all that much, when they brought in that chapters concept and the levels were longer, there was a lot of that. Yeah, the backtracking is what they took away, the backtracking in favor of making the levels longer. And that's what people got accustomed to. Yeah. But that was also the fault of, that was the fans and the film's fault, because a lot of people were I don't know how it did it, because whether we like them or not, the films were a financial success. Not one film has bombed, to my understanding. I only went to watch them just to see which characters from the games they were going to put next. The only one that draws from the source material is Apocalypse, but barely draws from the source material. And there's actually one, the one that takes place in that underground umbrella facility in the Arctic, is actually based on a book called, I think it's called The Umbrella Dark Side Conspiracy or some shit, where Leon and Chris and Barry. So they did get the correct characters, but they just didn't put Chris and Leon working together. And before he died, George Romero was actually going to do the original Resident Evil, and he wrote a script, and within 2.5 hours, he was able to cover the first video game perfectly, people, when they read the script. And it had every monster from the first game, even the Crimson Heads. I was like, why didn't they give him the script? He even had the giant fucking spiders. I actually want to see the giant fucking spiders. Yeah, I did. Ever played Telltale's The Walking Dead? Yes, I do have, and I have the Walking Dead Telltale games. Yeah, the spider, here's the thing. It's a it's like pick your poison on what monsters, because I'll tell one thing, the spiders in the original were bullshit. Half the monsters were bullshit, what they can do. I'm not gonna lie, as much as I would love to see them redone, or the renditions, would they be easy to balance? You know what game I want them to redo, and they're testing it with this whole Resident Evil Resistance multiplayer, is if there's one multiplayer Resident Evil that did justice, was Outbreak File 1 and 2. The old online games from the early 2000s. Because they were able to take the tank-like control of Resident Evil and drop 8 players into a map and have fun, get out the level until you can, and it actually had an infection meter. If you got bit, you either had to find an antivirus or you'll turn into a zombie. And if your character died, your character was dead, you had to make another one. Huh? Oh yeah, there's gonna be a character. I don't know if you've encountered it already. They go through walls. But watch out for this creature that comes after you. It's gonna remind you of the Blair Witch. I did an entire I did 5 live streams for the first Evil Within 2, but I know not first Evil Within 2, first Evil Within. But since that was chapter based, see, I find a free roaming game would be hard because you know how many hours in a stream I would have to do to power myself up. I wouldn't mind it. I would just have to start something like that early and make sure there's no other games. Why can't I jump over? Make sure there's no other games in between. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to do these finish these echoes, or at least most of these echoes. There's a lot of fucking echoes. Okay. See, the Evil Within, if it wasn't for the Evil Within, we wouldn't have gotten the Resident Evil remakes. Ever played The Darkness? Yes! And I wish they would remaster those as a double package. I love the fucking Darkness. Especially the second one that had 4 players. Granted, it was its own campaign, but that campaign was just as long as the main campaign you played as Jackie. And they left it off for a 3rd one. I don't know why they're taking so long to do it. Yeah, because that game was a critical success, but how was it not a financial success? Same thing with this one. This was a critical success, but not a financial success. Yeah, but there's also, I feel it's not only the fault of the developers, I feel it's also the fault of the fans who say, yeah, we've supported, but then where are you guys? Like, really? Ever played Just Cause? Yes. And despite what people say about Just Cause, I love Just Cause. That is open world mayhem at its finest. Where's there a guy? I could have sworn there was a guy up here. Or am I seeing shit? Oh! He's right in my damn face. See, and also the concept of like, a lot of people say Resident Evil should not have multiplayer. It actually, see, that excuse can no longer work, because as long as the Outbreak series existed, and exists, that criticism can't be used anymore, because it was successful. It just, Outbreak came out at a point when early online was in its early phases. So it didn't kick off as well as it needed. Ever played Horizon Zero Dawn? Yeah, I do like Horizon Zero Dawn, but I just feel it's slightly overrated. A lot of the games people praise nowadays, you gotta really look at them closely. Like, if it's a game that's not highly overrated, then that is the game that deserves the critical praise, it seems. Or am I crazy? Oh my god. Fucking... There we go. Blow up. I made fish food. I think I should I also, like, either in between Doom 3 or after Doom 3, the original, Duke Nukem 3D? Or the original Doom and Doom 64. Yeah. Oh no, I mean like after Doom 3, like should I do the, because I have the classic shooters, like those classic FPS shooters that were like original Doom 1, Doom 2, and I also have the Duke Nukem 3D World Tour. Oh yeah. Well, actually, the Lost Mission takes place first, and then, because Lost Mission is like during your main game. Lost Mission could actually be something that could be done in a single sitting, because by my understanding, that's only like 3 hours. That can be done. And I think the same with Doom Resurrection. It was also 3 hours. Now, Doom 3 will be the one that's like, oh, prepare to sit on our asses for a while. And also, depending on how many times my ass gets murdered or lost, because just because I love the game, that doesn't mean I memorize everything. The only thing I have is a notebook filled with all those locker codes, so I'll never stay unprepared of ammunition. Yeah. It's continuity wise. Ever played Left 4 Dead? Yep, I have the 2 Left 4 Deads right here for backwards compat. And I'm amazed how many players are so active on that game. It's like it never faded away. Oh yeah, give me the shotgun. Fuck that. I need the shotgun. Oh no, I need the sniper. Fuck the shotgun for this stage. Oh hell, I see you assholes. You know how you saw in the stream that this bullet, you can curve the bullets in this game? Well, you know how you can curve the bullets can explode now. So it's like even... And you have to avoid, like, you have to go around, sneak around, yeah. You gotta be careful how she goes into the town. Oh yeah, she's gonna come to the... She'll like... You'll be roaming, and you know how the world changes when she's in your presence. That's gonna happen to the city, to your area. And she'll stay there for about like 5 minutes before she leaves. So you just have to stay far across the map. What? Is it a trophy? I think that's what it's telling. I think that was what it is. It's relating to that. I could be wrong. It's been a minute. Shot you right in the neck. Right when you were moving. Oh, I thought that was a minigun over there. Shit. Have I played Outlast? Yes, I did. And the fucking DLC scared the shit out of me. I swear, people don't realize the scariest thing about that fucking game is the DLC. Whistleblower. You have a dude who is trying to rip your dick off and create a womb. Like, that fucking works. I mean... I mean, does this guy not know the concept of anatomy? Have you played Outlast 2 or Outlast 1? Did you play the expansion to Outlast, Whistleblower? Okay, so you can understand where I'm coming from with the groom. I hate him so much. It scared my... He scared, like, there was a jump scene. He scared my cousin so bad that my cousin flew over the couch. And he said... He was like... He didn't think the game was that bad. Because he's prone to playing those types of games. I'm like, yeah, bullshit. Huh. I'm prone to playing those kind of games, and I was like, you know what? Fuck him. This revolver is my best friend. I forgot that that was a feature for that game, because in the first game you didn't need to do that. The power plant.
I wish Shinji Mikami would make more games, but I'm not sure what he's doing since he...
I thought that he's been... I thought they've been having him work on Resident Evil again. Oh shit, I thought... Damn, this whole time I thought that it was been him who's been bringing the games back. Oh, that thing. There's a camera boss, too. Not the camera guy, but there's a monster that's a freaking camera. I just found a YouTuber named D and I can just... Jesus Christ, all these people that are popping up at, like, Young Defiant and JTEX are all over the place now. They're gonna be worse this generation coming. What? Oh. Huh. You know what's funny? I got the feeling that it's gonna be the fans and Ubisoft that's gonna cause the next Assassin's Creed to fail. Because the fans are complaining, saying, oh, the games are too big. Okay. I mean... There are people that like big open worlds, you know. It would only be natural with Assassin's Creed that it went in that direction. People are now complaining, oh, the combat sucks. But you guys always said the combat was repetitive. So they actually went with a combat that fits the time periods, but it's still not enough. Like, come on. Watch how long that lasts. To 70.
You chumps got nothing.
Yeah, and how long will that last? They either, that's the thing, I doubt that'll last long. They're either gonna have to drop themselves back to 60 or compromise why you'd get that kind of sale. Like, if they charge 70, they better throw the season pass with the game on top. What do I think of Shiva's new design from Mortal Kombat? I didn't get a chance to play Aftermath, so I don't really know about Shiva's new design. I just knew that RoboCop was gonna be in it. Oh yeah, that's right. She was in MK regular 11, but you didn't see her all that much. I don't have a problem with... Oh yeah, I don't have a problem with Shiva's design that they've done with her. It's just that I don't know. Talking about Mortal Kombat characters is weird because it's like you can't please that fandom either. And a lot of people are expecting that companies... Okay, I understand that companies should listen to their fans at times, but fans don't always know what's best either, because they want... It's kind of like with Star Wars. They want Luke Skywalker to do stuff that a 20-year-old Luke Skywalker can do. And even if they're happy of the sequel trilogy getting retconned and non-canonized for a real new trilogy, how are you gonna have Princess Leia? How are they gonna have all those people? So regardless, they're not gonna get everything they want. Harrison Ford said that Force Awakens and his cameos were enough. The fans knew that. You're not gonna, you know, it's like with that's why I feel it wasn't just Disney. I feel the fans also destroyed Star Wars because they want it too much too fast. They feel Star Wars doesn't need build-up. It's like I can't just throw an Old Republic movie and expect everyone to know what that is. And people said, "Oh, and it was funny. The very people that hate the Solo movie didn't even watch the Solo movie when it first came out." Like there was this one guy called Geeks and Gamers. He's so negative when it comes to Star Wars. And when he reviewed Solo, he couldn't bring up no scenes. He just said it was bad. And then people later down the line, when they finally watched it, they were like, "Wow, why did we hate this movie? It was actually a good movie." That was the day I stopped listening to the fandom when they said Solo was bad, because that's why I avoided it. Or I don't know, that could just be me. Have I ever played The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners? It's really fun. I have to wait till I get my VR first before I could be able to play it. Overkill mode. Oh, so there was only 7 acts? Damn. This game didn't even tell me how many acts were in this shit. Well, it's not when it gets there. I have to find a way to buy one. Oh shit. Blew his fucking brains out. You have a heat. That's the thing. You have a heat wave, and we have a whole storm wave. But I can tell that's gonna be inconsistent as hell over here. Damn, he died right before I can even get the shot off. I'm not complaining, but damn, that's my kill. Holy shit. You know Ninja Memer X. No, I do not. Does that name ring a bell? Oh shit. Drop, drop. No, don't drop. Never mind. Headshot. Oh shit, I only got charge shot. This quad barrel would make the Doom guy blush. So how many of these echoes do I gotta do to unlock unlimited ammo? That's what I'm wondering. Do I know Watch Mojo? Now, yeah, that I know. I think everybody knows that. Who's Watch Mojo? Who's the worst gaming website? Yeah, they are awful. The only thing they get right is the superhero origin videos. The Watch Mojo Origins is the only thing I'll watch. Oh, you got the shock bolts? Wait till you fully upgrade them. I just kicked this guy right in the balls and shot him off the roof from his balls.
Financial disaster.
That I don't know, but a lot of people didn't find it. A lot of people didn't hate it. But it makes me wonder, did it make enough? That I don't know. Do I know Onion Son? Fucking Onion Son is annoying. Yeah, I know who that is. Onion Son. My ex-girlfriend tried to show me him, and I'm like, I didn't want to. She got mad because I didn't want to watch him. I was like, why am I gonna watch something I don't like? Oh, damn! I didn't realize there was a sniper. Where's the asshole? I don't know what they are either. I never knew what they are. Do I know Cernado? His name rings a bell. Isn't it the guy that lies about Grand Theft Auto? I know some, not all. Or ones that do ring a bell. I think that, because did you hear about this guy that was always talking about, yep, that is it, okay, I was right. The guy that lies about Grand Theft Auto. Like, you heard about this guy that was always saying that he got banned from YouTube for saying that he had an early copy of GTA 6. He even had a fake box and all to make it look like that. And that GTA 6 was supposed to take place back in Vice City. Yeah, one, I don't think Rockstar's that smart right now to do that. And I feel like the same thing they did with GTA 5, they're gonna do that with Red Dead 2. Release it on the previous to current gen, and then when the next gen comes out is when they go all out with it. No? Because realize how it came to when it came to the PS4 and the Xbox and all that, that's when all those big updates came. That's when we got all the heists and constant missions, and they were actually living up to what they said. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you in regards to Red Dead, because that's one of the games that and GTA 5 is immediately crossing over. But I'm saying is, like, you know how when they released it on PS3 and PS, they showed us all the footage of the online that was for this generation. So they realized how they changed it, and then I bet you anything that's gonna be the same thing with Red Dead Redemption. We're not gonna get none of the good stuff till the next gen one. Oh shit. think the boss is supposed to come out that door, right? Yep. Yeah, the shotgun takes care of this problem.
Oh, did I ruin your party?
Hole. Do you know I'm J Station? Huh. Do you know what that is? 'Cause he rings a bell. Oh, that's what that was? Oh, that was him? Well, shit. Yep. Oh, I got unlimited ammo.
So, yeah, he has to start again.
Ha!
Oh, the sniper rifle. I found it.
It was up on the roof?
Broken sniper rifle.
Help. Help me.
Yeah, use those parts.
Please.
I think you craft them in your menu or at the base.
What's wrong with your face?
Oh, he's the YouTuber that does 3 AM challenges.
God is not
Okay.
relevant.
Yeah,
Please,
I know who he is.
help. Something is.
Listen to me, kid. You got banged up pretty bad. Doc put some
Is
robot
it- does
shit
it-
in your brain.
It does the job.
It's gonna be weird, but suck it up. Good boy. Come on, I'm gonna help you.
You are going to help me. I am having a difficult time seeing how you can help me. Your drunken thirst for revenge just
You know
killed
the
our
gamer.
crew.
You seemed nicer before. Sorry.
It's just a guy called the gamer.
Sorry. You're sorry?
Listen up, robot dude. Get your head out of your ass and get your shit together. Capiche? Let's get back to it.
I'm going to kill you, Gray. I see no logical reason not to. That is a final Echo instinct leash.
Yeah? So what?
The communication line. Open it. Mute the mic.
Repeat. All Final Echo survivors report positions.
Kreska, this is Serrano. I'm alive, but stuck on some damned hotel rooftop. Shake that sweet little can of yours. Locals are congregating. I'm in the shit here and need some help.
Any other Echo survivors, switch to tracker, zero in on my location.
Yeah, I know. I think there's a point where you do figure out how to destroy an encounter, but it's been a while since I got there. But I know it can be done. You just can't fight her right away.
But I know how I'm getting out. Process that chance of survival.
Can you track the woman?
Come on, kid. Do you know who you're talking to?
We use the general to get off.
Oh,
Killing him is counterproductive.
Oh, wait, what mode are you playing on?
For you to help me.
Huh? No. Yeah, of course.
Professional
Bro,
changes the enemy
get
lineup.
to him. Get you off world.
So
I've
I
got a
recognize what
guy.
you're talking about, but
We can
I'm
get
like,
you fixed
already?
up.
Oh, shit.
Swear it on your mother.
Then if I expire, you have failed your last bid for redemption.
Guess so.
The battery cell within this warbot is low. If I do not charge it within 30 minutes, I will die.
There's more of those freaks southeast of here. They gotta have some power cells.
Then I will follow you. This one last time.
Do I really have unlimited ammo?
Pay attention. There are many volatile components amid the debris.
Roger.
No, the fuck I don't. Man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It works for those type of games. Now, let me see something here. Yeah.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. and I'm all out of gum.
You know what? Since Duke Nukem's finished, I'm gonna swap. I'm not turning off the game, I'm gonna swap streams now. To circumvent some time. Yeah, I'm not turning the game off or anything. I'm just switching. I'm gonna stream another game for right now. One that's probably multiplayer based, and I think I got the one to do. Damn, I never beat Duke this shit in like 3 streams. That's, huh.